For those of you who are joining on Periscope right now, make sure you come on over to Facebook so that you can follow this conversation all day. We're going to be bringing you, I think we have about 8 amazing speakers today that's going to be talking about everything from finances to how do you get out there and change your life. And so if you're not following me already on Facebook, please come over to Facebook under my name, Dawniel Winningham. You'll see it in my bio. Follow me and join this amazing conversation live. Now, I have some even more amazing news. How many of you would like to win a laptop? Who wants to win a Dell laptop? Nobody? Somebody out there needs that Dell laptop, I know. So we're going to be giving away a Dell laptop on, I think we're going to give it away on the 1st. But you have to be registered and you have to come share the video on Facebook in order to win. I would hate to pull your name and you ain't shared this video. Or I would hate for you not to win because you didn't participate. That would be bad, huh, Auto V's? So in order for you to register, it's free to register, and you want to receive all these great replays so you have this information later. So you can register at bit.ly/womenquit2017. If you haven't shared this video on Periscope, make sure you share. For those of you joining on Facebook Live, sharing is caring, so make sure you share. And I'm going to let this run for just a couple of minutes as Auto V starts. But guess what? We're waiting on you on Facebook. We're waiting on you. So come on over. And with that being said, come through, Auto V. It's on you.
Hey! Oh, my goodness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am the one and only unicorn. I am Altavis Pelzer, the voice coach. So I have some housekeeping things for you guys. Those who are catching this live, those who catch the replay, share this out. But I'm very social on social media. It's called social media. So I want you posting out tweetable moments and moments that really caught your attention on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag WomenQuit2017. And don't forget my name in there. Yes, Altavis Pelzer. So I want you to do that. And I have two special prizes that I will be talking about at the end of my segment for the person that I choose, one from Facebook and one from Twitter. So you need to be tweeting it out, and it has to have my name in it.
Hey guys,
and hashtag WomenQuit2017. So for those who do not know me, I am a motivational speaker. I am a certified life coach and an author. Oh my goodness. So what does that mean? I work with women who have gone through some type of abuse, and I help them to find their voice. But what does that mean for you today? Oh, for today, I'm about to blow your socks off. So if you haven't done so already, share. Sharing is caring. Share it out into your communities, into your groups. Share it on your business page, on your personal page. We definitely have a message here today, all day long, that someone needs to hear. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I've been ready since about 5 o'clock this morning. In case you didn't know. So, oh my goodness. It's time for us to completely quit biting our tongue and speak up. Mama always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's what my mama said. So when I was molested as a child, I didn't say anything. Mama always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, see, having something nice to say means that you have people who are going to be inspired and they're going to laugh and they're going to smile. It's not going to be something to make them cry. So instead, I took on the tears instead of giving them to someone else. Mama always said, if you don't have something nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. So when I was going through the verbal abuse in my relationship, I kept silent. I told absolutely no one knew, no one even knew about when he gripped me up by my neck. I kept silent. Mama always said, if you don't have something nice to say, then you don't say nothing at all. So when my stepfather picked me up and slammed me to the ground, I said nothing. Instead, I internalized it. I swallowed it. I used it as fuel to say that maybe I wasn't the best. Maybe I wasn't the cutest. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe that's why I was going through so much. Maybe that was why I struggled with my weight. Maybe that was why I struggled with self-esteem and depression. It's not nice to talk about depression. Nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear about what you went through as a child, right? See, a lot of y'all don't realize that what we went through as a child, what we went through growing up, that divorce, that molestation, that rape, that is the DNA of our voice. So we've chosen to be silent because the DNA is made up of so many different things, and we did not know how to pull apart one piece from another or what to do with it. So we stayed silent. We cried ourselves to sleep. We took one more drink. We decided to take one more pain pill. It's okay, I can't sleep. I'll just get some sleeping pills, or I'll just get some cough syrup. We struggled. Oh my goodness, we struggled with the pain of it each and every day. But people didn't even know because we were so well put together. The hair was done, the nails were good. Listen, oh, sis was slayed. She went to the church and she was beautiful and the shoes was amazing and they matched the bag, but you didn't know that when she went home, she was dealing with abuse. Or how about the fact that on her honeymoon, he almost choked her to death? See, we have to quit biting our tongue. See, what does that mean? What does that really mean? It means that I have to be cognizant of what it is I went through. I have to realize it. I have to see that it was real. Because guess what? So many of us have taken it and buried it and tried to push it. We were told to swallow it. Mama always said, if you didn't have something nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. So then we become the people pleaser because we don't want to say something that's not nice in somebody else's eyes. We become the yes person because if we say, no, that's not nice, who wants to hear no? I don't like hearing no. But see, now is the opportunity. Now is the moment. Now is the time. So I don't care where you were before this moment. First, I need you to share this out. Because if it's not you, then it may be that woman you go work with. If it's not you, then it may have been your mother. If it's not you, then it may have been your sister. It may have been your daughter. It may be your friend. See, we think because things aren't happening to us in the physical and the emotional and the mental and the spiritual that it doesn't happen. We are oblivious to it. But that's not the case. It's that that person beside you is biting their tongue, biting it to the point where the blood is seeping out of the edges and the corners of their mouth. Biting their tongue, holding back each and everything that they've gone through. Every time they're in pain, they're holding it back. It's time to speak up. Now, for some of you, you're like, I'm not going live and telling people about my business because y'all know what happens in this house stays in this house. But if we're not talking about what's happening in this house, then how do we heal this house. And the same can be said for you as the individual, because this house is your body, it's your temple. So if I don't talk about what's happening in this house, then how do I heal this house? You can't. So as women, especially as women, we need to stop biting our tongue. We need to speak up. That may not mean you telling your story, but it may mean you at least telling somebody that you're hurting. It may not mean telling every detail of what you endured as a child, but it may mean at least talking to someone and saying, hey, my life wasn't easy all the time. Because see, I can guarantee you that there are people right now who are posting about how they went through something and they thought that they were the only one. You weren't. But the world wants us to believe that we are. We're the only ones that went through divorce. We're the only ones that were molested. We're the only ones that were raped. So nobody else will understand what we went through. They'll never understand. No one else is a parent with a child with cerebral palsy, so they won't understand. No one else is dealing with cancer, so they won't understand. But that's not the case. See, it's a case more of the fact that you are biting your tongue and wish not to speak about it, not so much that there aren't other people going through it. So how do we change all that? I'm glad you asked. In case you didn't hear, my name is Alta Seltzer. And in case you didn't know, I am a victor over molestation and abuse. And in case you did not know, I'm the mother of 2 young ladies who are victors over molestation and abuse. You're not alone. See, the first thing is looking at what it is that you went through and realizing that it happened. It wasn't a dream. A nightmare, we feel like we should have named it a nightmare, but it did happen. It was not happening while our eyes were closed. It happened in real life. So we have to take that back. And that's what I do for my clients. Now, they call me a cliff pusher. I don't think I'm that bad, but they call me a cliff pusher because I tell them all the time, I help you take the bricks from your personal prison and build a bridge to your financial wellness, your emotional and mental wholeness. What does that mean? That means when you lost everything and almost became homeless, we're going to take that brick and start building a bridge. That means when you had to sit up late at night because you were dealing with taking care of an ailing parent, that brick, we're going to take it and build a bridge. And I know you're looking at me like, okay, well, she says it and it sounds like it's easy. It's not always easy, no. But it beats standing in still in that one moment of your life. See, quit biting our tongue. Quit biting our tongue. Our bodies are made up in such a way that if there's pain in one area, it makes us forget the pain in another area. I'll repeat that for the cheap seats. Our bodies are made up in such a way that if we have pain in one area, it makes us forget the pain in another area. So biting your tongue is trying to make you forget about the broken heart. Biting your tongue is trying to make you forget about the pain you endured. Biting your tongue is trying to make you forget about what happened. It's time to forgive, and it's a time to take those stumbling blocks and move them into stepping stones and springboards. That's what it's about. So I have something special for you guys because I want to help you start on this journey. I know some of y'all are going to be like, not ready. Close the door. Not ready to come out of my prison. That's okay. I understand. But I still have something free for you as well. If you go to bit.ly/love my voice, there's a free download that you can get. And it is one of them is a recording that just encourages you to realize just how strong you are. Because some of us, that's step number one. Realizing that whatever we went through, we survived. We're still here. If you're here right now, if you're tapping for hearts, if you're here right now, you're commenting, you woke up this morning. Guess what? You woke up this morning. bit.ly/love my voice. And put in coupon code, because I got a special coupon code, speak up. If you use the coupon code speak up, it's free for you. That's for anybody who's watching this live, anybody who's catching the replay. bit.ly/love my voice and coupon code speak up. Now, like I said, for some, you're going to say, oh, nope, I'm not ready. Nope, not me, not going to do it. But for that person, that one, because you know our word says the angels rejoice for one, for that one that says that they're ready to speak up. For that one that says, now is the time for them to speak up. Now is the time for them to stop being silent and stop biting their tongue. Quit causing more pain to yourself to try to forget about the pain that you endured. For that one, that download is for you. That's what it's about. That's what I do. I challenge women to go back, look at what they've been through, become that motivational speaker or that author, or use that in their business. That's what I do. I kind of like it. I do it full time. I kind of like it. I do it full time. Amazing women. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends. Guess what? Mama always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But what I'm telling you is it's time to quit biting your tongue and speak up. So, the name of my book, so people are already asking me questions. There's questions cut up over here. So the names of my book, currently I have 3 books available. They are, the first one is It's Okay to Cry. The second one is Define Your Voice. And the third book is The Ripple Effect. And they are all available on Amazon. If you go to bit.ly/press series, you can go to all of my books that are available on Amazon. They are also available on Barnes & Noble in ebook form. So yes, bit.ly/press series. It's time for us to get back to speaking up. No more silence. No more biting our tongue. Unless it's for a good cause. Like you try to make somebody feel good about their food, something along the lines. But no, it is definitely time for us to quit biting our tongue and speak up. I know that's right. Shh. Listen, they over here going in. I'm watching the chat over here on Zoom and they are going in. It is amazing, guys. So let's open it up. Does anybody on Facebook have any questions? Because I know they do, Dawniel, because I know they probably been posting all types of stuff. I know they've been posting all types of stuff. So how about y'all over on Facebook? Dawniel, do they have any questions?
I haven't seen any questions come through yet, also be some. I'm being diligent. In my watch. If you guys have any questions, make sure you type the questions in on Facebook. They're saying thank you for sharing your story.
Oh,
very inspiring. Nice to meet you. Thanks for sharing your story. They're saying good morning. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys are doing an amazing job. We're already up to 147 shares. I appreciate you guys. They're saying awesome presentation. This was off the hook. For those of you who don't know, we are calling you out. We are calling you to meet us in Indianapolis, May 19th through the 21st. Make a way to be there. Make a way to be a part of the sisterhood. Make a way to come get healing and knowledge. bit.ly 300 Women Indy. Until February 28th, the registration fee is only $99. You don't see anybody doing multi-day conferences for $99, but we want you there. Some of them say they've gone through a lot in their life and they're able to speak about it. Some people will never be able to speak about it. And I'll tell you, one of the ways to get your message out there is by a book and by speaking. And Altovise can help you with speaking. And up next, we have Julia Royston, or up today, sometime we have Julia Royston who can help you with a book. But I'm telling you guys, you have to be able to talk about it, or you have to be able to come to grips with it at some point. You can't just ignore it. What do you think about that? And for those of you who want to know how to join on Zoom, bit.ly/womenquit2017. You can join on Zoom, join using the first link that you receive. So if you're just joining, make sure you share this video so other women get access to this information.
Yes, indeed. Ladies, it's time to quit biting your tongue. Let me tell y'all something, in case you did not know. I may be a cliff pusher, but Dawniel Winningham is a brick slanger. And I am both appreciative and humbled by the experience of being one of her students for the last year. But definitely you want to always be connected to a community that is thriving and growing, moving and shaking and doing amazing things. So if you weren't there for Fort Lauderdale, but you were looking at the videos and saying, oh my goodness, I need to be at the next one, now is your time to get your butt in order and go ahead and pay that $99 so that way you can see us in Indy. Because let me tell you, even though you saw the experience via video and you were talking about how powerful it was, it's even more powerful there because we're connecting with each other. We're sharing tips. We're sharing time. We're bonding with each other. Laughter, it's fun, it's tears. But guess what? You come back a completely different person.
We got a great question over on Facebook. How did you deal with knowing your children had the same experience as you?
Devastating. Because something that I did not say this morning, but those who have followed me before know, I did not speak up about me being molested until 2015. So it was very recent of me actually speaking up that I had been molested, but my daughters, they had spoken up when it happened. And so it was an internal battle because I want to do what's best for them, but then I'm going through things emotionally because nobody knew what I went through. Absolutely no one. And so that was very devastating. It was that torment. It was that biting my tongue, and to the point where I was having a heated conversation with one of my daughters and I kind of blurted it out. It wasn't even planned that I was going to talk about it. I blurted it out. And I talk about this in a message that I did earlier this year, is that my daughter, tears just started streaming down her face and all she could do was hold my hand because it was like, I'm not alone. You went through this too? Then you know the pain that I'm going through. So yeah, it definitely, that was a interesting experience to say the least.
Altovise, one thing I think that we have to know as women, that when we don't face what happened to us, that is what happens. It perpetuates itself over and over. There's a quote to say, people that don't know history are doomed to repeat it. So we have to know the history, not just the physical history, because now doctors are encouraging you to know about your family's history as it relates to your health. But we've got to know the emotional history. We've got to understand the mental history of our family, so that we don't continue to repeat those same things over and over in our lives. And we don't continue to blame ourselves for what has happened. If you haven't shared this video, guys, Women Quit, this whole webinar is about repositioning women for greatness. You have the opportunity to reposition yourself at any point. You've just got to decide that that's what you're going to do. In spite of what happened to you in the past, in spite of what's happening to you now, in spite of the obstacles that the world is definitely going to throw at your feet, you have to decide that I'm going to keep going no matter what. And it's amazing. You know, the thing about women is that we keep going for everyone but us. We keep going for the kids. We keep going for the man. We keep going for the job. The Women's Quit, this is about quit making excuses to not make it happen for yourself. And it's such a serious deal. And as women reposition, we're going to be able to reposition our communities. We're going to be able to reposition our men. We're going to be able to reposition this world. But we've got to stop allowing what happened in our past to be the judgment for our future. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. If they say they ain't got skeletons in their closet, they lying. You better go look at their closet.
Either that or they stashed them under the bed.
Yeah, they got them somewhere else. They don't have them in the closet anymore. They moved them. Scared you was going to look in the closet. So, guys, as you're joining, make sure you share this video. We appreciate you. Simply share on Facebook. Invite others to join the conversation. We're going to be here for the next few hours. Alta, what would you like to say in closing to the participants?
So in closing, I'll say, if not today, then when? If not today, then when? So many times we say that we're going to do something tomorrow. We're going to start tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's like a great download. I'll download it tomorrow. I'll listen to it tomorrow. But what if tomorrow never comes? Make today your day of change. There were some amazing speakers yesterday. There are some amazing speakers coming up today. Make today your day to change. Make today the day that you speak up.
Wow, that's deep, Alta V. So I'm going to leave you on the panel because I know you're going to be pinch hitting for me throughout the day. So I'm going to leave you on the panel. But I also want to go ahead and bring on our next panelist. And unlike yesterday, we're trying to make it easy for you guys so you don't have to log off and log back on. We're going to try to just let the video run. Julia, it's on you, so what you gonna do? Let me introduce this next amazing panelist. Good morning, Julia. It may not let you come off your camera, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. We have to rig it. First thing I'm gonna do is just make you the host real quick so you can come off your camera.